How to really exit your lazy girl era and gain healthy new habits so that you can become your dream self, your higher self, and what I like to call it, Kayla 5.0. We all have different hobbies, different goals, and then eventually different end goals. But all of that starts with our daily habits and what we actually do every single day. I know how it feels to be in a rut and feel lazy and unproductive. So hopefully these tips can help you get on track and help you exit that lazy girl era, because it is about to be the end of the year and we all know we can set unrealistic goals that we cannot hit, and then we eventually get mad at ourselves. But if we put ourselves on track right now, we can learn new habits, start new routines, and it's just going to be one step closer so that we can become our dream self. So let's get into it. Pick new hobbies. I choose hobbies that's going to help me now and in the future. Hobbies are so important, especially healthy ones. It helps me because it gives me new things to do so my life doesn't feel so boring and repetitive. Like if the only thing that you're doing is going to work or school, then the gym, and you're doing it all over again, it gets super repetitive and boring. When you have a hobby, you have something to look forward to when you have free time or for your weekend. And I'm going to give you some of my personal habits that I picked up this year. I've started learning new languages and I've been learning Japanese and Spanish. And if you're wondering why, I really want to travel abroad and I want to live abroad, and it's going to help me accomplish those goals. And it also could help me in the future with finding jobs. Reading books, I had to get up to get all of these, but I've been reading so many different books lately, and I have some new ones I haven't even opened up yet. I read books about finance and investing, relationships, spiritual books, healthy habits, and now I've recently started looking into thrillers so that I don't get super overwhelmed with all the self-help books that I have. And I recently got this book off a TikTok shop. It's a blind date with a book, so it's a really cool concept. You basically get a random book or you can pick a category, and I picked spicy romance. So I'm super excited to see what this book is about, and I really want to do this again and just surprise myself with the book because it's so much different from going out and actually thoroughly picking a book for yourself, but to get it from someone else and not know what it's going to be inside. I'm super excited for this, and I'm definitely going to be doing this again. The next hobby is journaling, and I love to journal. You could do scrapbooking, or you can do the most common journaling style, and that's just a diary. And I do a mixture of both in my journal. Sometimes I just write about my day, and I call it like a journal dump, and then I add stickers to my journal just to make it a little bit more fun and personal. And these are just stickers that I got from Five and Below, but I really want to get some more to jazz up my journal. But those are just a few of my daily hobbies. I have a new series on my YouTube channel where I'll be trying new hobbies, so I'm super excited to be doing that and trying so many new different hobbies. But now I'm going to get into the new habits that's helped me exit my lazy girl era. Deleting my social media apps on my phone and either putting them on my tablet or putting them on my old phone so that I'm not scrolling all day on social media, especially if I want to be productive that day. And this one was a big one for me. I do not get on my phone as soon as I wake up in the morning, and how I fix that is I charge my phone all the way across the room. So here's my bed and I charge my phone right here on my desk. This has helped me tremendously in so many different ways. And waking up in the morning and getting straight on your phone can impact you in such a negative way. For example, you don't know what type of content you're going to see on your phone, especially on your For You page. You might see something positive, you might see something negative, but don't allow your phone to determine what type of mood you're going to have that day. And there are 3 more benefits that I've noticed in my life from charging my phone across the room. Before, I could simply snooze my phone and roll back into bed, but now I can't do that anymore. Number 2, not laying my bed all morning and scrolling. Sometimes it was so hard for me to actually get out of bed because I was sitting there watching my YouTube videos, scrolling on TikTok, and it was just so comfortable I didn't want to get out of bed. Now I don't have the problem because I have to get out of bed to get my phone. Number 3, I won't stay up on my phone all night because it's all the way across the room. I usually read a book before I go to sleep, or I write in my journal so that I'm not staying up all night, overstimulating my brain watching videos all day. Start your day off with a routine. If you're not a morning person, try to romanticize your morning and put intentions behind your morning. Do things that you actually enjoy so that when you wake up, you're excited to start your morning. This morning routine could look different for everyone. I know I love matcha, and if I start my day off with the matcha, my day is 10 times better. Doing skincare is really relaxing, and it could start your day off in a positive way. Maybe you love to read. Start a timer for like 30 minutes to an hour and read your favorite book. Like I said, this morning routine is going to be different for everyone, so make a routine that fits you and fits your schedule. And please stop comparing comparing your morning routine to others. It's so easy to see your favorite YouTuber's 5 a.m. routine and they make it look so aesthetic and so cute. And then when you actually try it, it feels unrealistic, it's hard, and it makes you feel lazy or unproductive. You aren't lazy, their routine just doesn't fit you. Especially if you don't live alone, you have children, or you work a regular 9-to-5 job. All of these circumstances are normal, but they're different. So therefore, you need a routine that fits you best. And back to the books. I read a book before I go to sleep because it makes me more tired and it gets me from scrolling on my phone all night. It's a better way to wind down instead of overstimulating your brain with videos and social media. And it might help you with your sleeping schedule because once you start getting ready for bed, your brain is already in a routine. Your body already knows as soon as you get into bed, you're going to read a book and you're going to go straight to sleep. And this might help you sleep better throughout the night so that you're not waking up. And reading a book before I go to sleep has helped me so much because I know those days when I felt so tired throughout the whole day, and as soon as I get in bed, I'm on my phone and I wake up. And then I stay up all night on my phone scrolling when all I had to do was start reading a book before I went to sleep. Next, consuming only positive. This could be positive energy, positive thoughts, all of the above. You need to pay attention to the people you have around you, like your friends, your family, your coworkers, the TV shows you watch, the movies you watch, the music you listen to, and the environments that you put yourself in, like the bars, clubs, parties. Really go through that list and pay attention on how it impacts your life, either in a positive way or a negative way. Some shows and music can be very low vibrational, so really watch how it makes you feel afterwards. I used to watch Bad Girls Club in high school and I realized that it made me a lot more aggressive like the girls in the show. So that show did not impact me in a good way, and I tried to stay away from things like that. And I know it can be very entertaining for that moment, but how is it impacting your life in the long run? It's not beneficial to me in my healing journey and the path to becoming my higher self. Another thing that I did not realize was a huge thing was changing the way that I eat and meal prep. One of my goals this year was to eat more raw whole foods and to decrease the amount of times that I eat out, especially greasy foods. And I'm gonna tell you the benefits that I've noticed when I started eating cleaner. When I eat cleaner, I don't feel sluggish throughout the day, and this is so important to me because I used to take naps like every other day, and this would upset me so much because it'd make my week so unproductive. And when I ate out and ate greasy foods, I just felt so lazy with no energy. And then I would want to take a nap, and it was just a horrible cycle that was replaying over and over again. But it taught me a huge lesson that I needed to learn to become the person that I'm becoming today. I needed to have that experience and realize that making food at home is time consuming, but it's so much more beneficial for me. Most importantly, my time, because I won't be taking naps throughout the week. And time to me is so valuable. Before I thought, well, eating out's gonna be faster because cooking takes so long. But in reality, when I eat those greasy foods, I'm not going to be productive at all. And I also have low iron, so I need to make sure I eat certain foods to get the right amount of iron that I need every single day. And all the anemic girlies out there like me, or people that have a magnesium deficiency, I'm going to give you a few tips that's going to help you feel more energized throughout the day. Because if you know anything about being anemic or having low magnesium, you know that it makes you super tired and drowsy throughout the day. And sometimes that can put you in a runt, especially if you're feeling lazy or unproductive. But you're not lazy, you probably just don't know the right things to do. Cooking in a cast iron pan or a stainless steel pan can help. Cutting out all the excessive sugars and caffeine, because even if you take your medication or vitamins for the day, that can cancel it out. So if I take my iron supplements in the morning and then I drink coffee, it's going to cancel it out and my body's not going to be able to absorb that iron. And lastly, take your vitamins and supplements, because you might not think you need them, but some of our foods just aren't giving us enough nutrients that we need. Now, back to the habits. Cut out unnecessary free time. That could be long phone calls, watching YouTube videos or TV shows, eating out too much, and procrastinating. And this is coming from a big procrastinator that is on her journey to becoming disciplined. And I'm going to give you some tips right now to help you from procrastinating. Do your hardest task at the beginning of the day so that you're not procrastinating all day on that one task. Don't think. When you start to think about that task, you're not going to want to do that task anymore. So prime example is going to the gym. It used to take me so long just to get out of bed, and I would think of 3 to 5 reasons why I didn't want to go to the gym. I would be sitting in my warm bed and I would be like, it's too cold, I don't want to drive, or I'm tired and I don't want to get up, even though I just got a full night's worth of rest. Now I just don't think. I tell myself, okay, I'm going to get ready, I'm going to sit in my car, and if I don't want to go, I don't have to. And once I'm already in the car, I'm not going to get out of the car and get back into bed. I'm just going to go to the gym. Sometimes the hardest part is to just start, and then after that, it's a lot easier. I feel so much better after I go to the gym, even if I didn't do an extreme workout. Now I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week with no problem. Next, reset and recharge days. Your mental health and your physical health is very important, and that includes giving yourself time to rest without feeling guilty about it. I take myself out on solo dates to my favorite places. Sometimes I lay in bed all day, I watch my favorite shows, or I do anything that I want with no shame because I've already got everything that I needed to do that week done. And it's for my mental and physical health. I deserve it. Make realistic goals with daily habits to get there. We can't keep making goals that are unrealistic and then get mad at ourselves because we're not accomplishing them, when we didn't even set ourselves up with daily habits so that we can actually get there. For example, I can set a goal and say that I want to speak Spanish fluently in a year. If I don't have daily habits set up for me to accomplish that, there's no way I'm going to hit that goal. So now I break down my goals and I think about what daily habits I could be doing to help me reach that goal. So I would have to be studying every single day on the Duolingo app or using my flashcards, watching movies with Spanish speaking people, listening to Spanish music, putting myself in a different environment so that I can actually speak Spanish. So when you make your goals, break them down into daily habits. Now I'm going to give you some of my personal mindset shifts that I needed to have. Being uncomfortable is not bad. It helps you learn and evolve like humans should. The more uncomfortable you are now, the more comfortable you will be in the future. Most of my tasks are not physically hard, they are mentally. And when I actually think about it, it's not hard at all. I'm just making excuses for myself to stay comfortable with my old habits. And lastly, I ask myself, what would Kayla 5.0 be doing right now? This helps me in so many different situations. Like if I'm sitting and scrolling on my phone, I'm like, would Kayla 5.0 be doing this right now? Probably not, so I shouldn't be doing it. With all that being said, I hope this video helps you as much as it helped me. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!